Hello and welcome to my channel. Are you new here? You are, because I'm new here. So let me introduce myself. My name is Paige and I'm starting a YouTube channel. This is my very first video. So I'm so glad you're here and watching. There are so many awesome YouTube channels and YouTubers, and so many of them inspire me, but a lot of them do like in-depth stuff, really elaborate stuff, and I just don't have time for that. So my channel is geared towards working girls, working guys who don't have a lot of time, who don't have a lot of resources. So I'm kind of calling it the shortcuts to sanity, ways to save you time and money, because that's what I want to do. I want you to save time when you watch my videos. I want you to save money when you watch my videos. And I'm going to do all kinds of stuff, from cooking to cleaning to just eating out, all kinds of stuff. I have tons of videos in mind, but my first one is kind of basic. I thought we would start slow. It's just a really quick makeup look. And I'm talking like 5 minutes. I overslept. I have to run out the door, but I also need to look a little bit put together. So that's what this look is. I only used like 6 or 7 products depending on what you decide for the lip, but it's really easy. Most of the products are drugstore products, and if they're not, there are things that you could easily switch out with a drugstore product. So I hope you enjoy. Don't want to do a super long intro, but let's go. Hello again. I'm all fresh-faced. I'm going to start with my brows. No matter how quick I'm trying to get out of the house, I always like to make time for brows. I have half of one of them done. Right here, I'm just showing that I'm using my Kylie Cosmetics brown eyeshadow. There's nothing specifically special about this eyeshadow. It's just what I have, and it's easy for me, but you could really use any brown eyeshadow. It's the Bronze palette, the dark brown shadow in the palette. And I start by outlining the bottom of my brow, then I kind of do the top end and fill in from there. I use excess product on the brush to make sparser hairs towards the front. I'm sure you guys have seen this technique before. It works really well for me. I'm not super neat with it just because I go back and outline with concealer. And you will see that in a second. Oh, and for brush, I'm using a Smashbox brush. It's from a holiday set that I got a couple years ago. They probably don't still sell it, but there's tons of brushes like this out there, you guys, so don't get hung up on like specific brushes or products, because you could recreate this look with anything. And I was just showing you that I'm using concealer now. I use concealer to outline the bottom of my brows with another Smashbox brush. It's just kind of a really small flat brush. And this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. This is something that I go back to. It is more high-end, but it lasts so long, and I really like the color. I really like the consistency, and I use it on my brows. Here you see me outlining the other brow, taking a tiny, tiny bit. You do not need a lot of this, and outlining both of my brows. And I will then use my fingers to blend it out a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to be harsh with this or use too much, but your fingers work just well to blend it out. I know that a lot of people don't like to use their fingers, but I do. It's easy, it's cheap, and as long as your hands are clean, it should work out fine. So I'm going to go back to that concealer, and now I'm going to use it under my eyes. Be careful if you use this exact one, just because the pumps out a lot, and if you're not trying to wear a lot of makeup, like for this look, it's a pretty natural look, then you want to do like half of a pump, like a quarter pump. So I'm just taking this under my eyes. Excuse the kind of scary facial expressions I'm making. Taking a little bit down the bridge of my nose to highlight there as well. Moving on with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I know this is another high-end one, you guys, but pro tip, this is the travel size that I'm using. I don't know if you can tell by the lid I have in my hand there, but this is the travel size. It's half the price as the normal one, and it lasts me a super long time, so try that. It's a great powder. And now another high-end. Okay, sorry, maybe this isn't that many. This is a lot of high-end products, but this is the Sephora brand, so it's the cheapest of the high-end pressed powder in 66 Mocha Spice, I think. This is pretty warm, so put that all over my face. Ooh, moving quick. Okay, so put that powder all over your face. I use a lot just because obviously I don't have foundation on, so just kind of make up for that. Now I'm using my e.l.f. eyeliner. I think I motioned that it's only $1. It might be a little bit more than $1, but it is super cheap. This is a go-to. I go back and get this every single time. It's the only liquid liner I use. It might be the only liquid liner I've ever used, but I'm just happy with it, so Didn't think I needed to stray away. I don't know why I made that face. So line both of your eyes, and then I moved on to mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous in Carbon Black. This is a classic. A lot of people use this. And mascara is my favorite makeup, so I do a ton of coats. I'm not in love with false lashes. I'm not amazing at putting them on, and they're still kind of uncomfortable on my eyes. I haven't gotten used to them. I've been told that will go away with time. But I just do a million bajillion coats of mascara. You could do false lashes with this, but since it's a pretty natural look, I just go with mascara. And we're still mascara-ing, and we're still doing mascara. But once the mascara is done, this look is complete. I'm just going to probably do a couple more coats, and we'll be good. Okay, you guys, that completes the look. I hope I did okay for my first one. We're just gonna get better from here. But like I said, this was a really quick, really hopefully easy, I'm on the go, and I just need to look a little bit polished type of makeup look. It's obviously not super heavy or anything really intense, but this is what I do when I'm on the go and I just need to get out of the house quick. I only used, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products, which is pretty good. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that the lip could kind of set this off. If you were to do like a red lip with this, I think that would make it look even more polished and even more like you tried. But you could even do no lip. You could do just a little bit of sheer chapstick or gloss. My go-to with this lip, and really my go-to with this look, and really with any look, I love a nude lip. So I like the NYX Lingerie lips. They're a liquid lip. They're pretty drying, so I usually put like a chapstick or just something moisturizing on before I use them. This is 05, I'm not sure about the color, Beauty Mark. So this is my favorite one. I do this with a lot of different makeup looks, including this one, but like I said, if you were to do like a red lip or something bright, then I think that would be really cute too. And it's another way to, I keep trying to talk while I'm doing it, it's not working. It's another way to look like you tried when you really didn't, if having a statement lip with a pretty, just kind of natural face. I like to give it a couple seconds to dry since I did put something moisturizing under it. It's still gonna dry like a liquid lip. And since this is really, it's a really good nude for my skin tone, but sometimes I think it's a little too close. Like sometimes I look like I'm dead when I just have this on. So this is one of my very few high-end makeup products. I like the Fenty lip gloss. And obviously this is high-end, you get it at Sephora, but it's still pretty affordable. So I just like to top it with a gloss, and this stuff smells really good, you guys. And that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you'll come back and watch more of my videos. Like I said at the beginning, this is going to be something for working girls, working guys who like makeup, who like hair, who are on the go, who have limited budgets and limited time. So that's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in my next one.